It's payday again, and I'm gonna give you 4 tips of things you should do immediately once you get paid to make sure that we're not wasting our money. Didn't work that time. Hi, Ridge here, and today we're gonna go over 4 steps that you need to do every single payday to make sure that we're not wasting our money, but spending it and investing it where we should be. And if this is your first time here and you're interested in continuing or starting your journey to wealth, take that first step by hitting the subscribe button, the bell notification, so you don't miss a single step that we're taking on our journey to wealth. And for those of you who find value in this content, make sure you slap that like button, because if you don't, then I'll be poor. As I've talked about in other videos very similar to this, the first thing that you need to do is pay yourself first. So you're gonna take a big chunk of that money, see, it's fake, and you pay yourself first. So basically, you need to take your money and pay yourself first, and the rest can go to all the bills and everything like that. Now, Robert Kiyosaki has a great book specifically talking about this. I've had other videos specifically talking about this. I'll link them in the description, and they'll be on the end cards at the end of this video. Make sure the very first thing that you do as soon as you cash your check or it's immediately deposited is that you're taking at least 10% and putting away into a savings or an investment account. In the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, he talks about don't do any less than 10%. You take that money immediately for yourself. Now, I know you're thinking, well, I already use all the stuff for myself. No, you don't. You're using that money to pay your landlord. You're using the rest of what you have to buy clothes that you need, to do all this. You're not using it for yourself. Take that money, that extra money, and you put it aside in some sort of high interest savings account or save it up so that way you can invest into real estate or whatever your choice of investment is. Pay yourself first. Incredibly important. That money is yours. Not only is it yours, but it's for your future self and your future family and your future kids, if that's something you want to do. Don't think about it like you're being selfish, because you're sacrificing now for your future self and your future family and legacy. And step number 2 is going to be fill up your gas tank. So just glug, 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 meaning your car, obviously. The truth is, we never know what price gas is going to be from week to week or even hour to hour. And we've all been there where we see the sign price and then we get to the gas pump and it's already changed. That's just because attendants are lazy and never do it. Nevertheless, if you fill your gas tank up and it can last you till the next payday, then that's a big expense that you don't have to worry about. And you're not driving to work and you get that low gas symbol and you're a week away and can't simply afford to take out a frickin' loan on your house to pay for gas. But if you're smart and you have a Tesla, then you don't have to worry about that. I want a Tesla, except I think we have like 1 charging station here in the valley, so it wouldn't work for me. Plus, everybody drives insane here. I would be scared that they would smash it. So then step number 3 is gonna be, after you filled up your gas tank, immediately go to the grocery store and buy your groceries that's going to last you till that next week. So that way you have all the groceries that you need and all your food that you need to last you till your next payday. And so that's a big expense you don't have to worry about. Little tip, try not to buy pre-made food. Learn to cook a little so that way you don't have to buy all the pre-made pizzas and stuff like that, which can be incredibly expensive. Future videos specifically coming up about buying groceries and ways to minimize the costs. Make sure you're spending your money wisely and you're buying the cheapest that you can, and make sure that you're buying your 19-cent iced coffee. That's right, I can get it down to 19 cents. You know what, Graham? You might be the saving God, but I'm the saving devil, gonna bury your finances with a black shovel. It's about the same, totally the ratio from MGK to Eminem, Like, he's like barely got any attention, and he's dissing Eminem while I've like just barely started on
Who the
YouTube
heck
and I'll
are
diss
you
Graham
to actually
Stephan.
diss Graham Stephan?
Oh, maybe he'll come back with a rap.
Where did that come from?
That would be impressive if you guys want to see that. Anyway, edit that out. Once you're smart about buying groceries and you purchase all your food to last you, then whatever you have left over is what you use to pay the rest of your bills. Now you might be thinking, Rich, it's not enough. You don't understand. If that's the case, then we do have to learn how to spend less. And that's just unfortunate, but if we want to save after we've paid ourselves, filled our gas tank up, bought our groceries, and we don't have enough to pay our bills, we can do one of two things. We can either figure out how to make more, or we can just simply spend less. And then the last thing, after we've paid ourselves, filled our gas tank, bought our groceries, we have to pay debt. Boring, but we have to pay debt. And it's very important that we get that weight off of us. And believe me, it feels good once you've paid it off. Pay what you can, and again, that will encourage us to even squeeze down our expenses even more. It's really important that we get out from the weight of debt so we can truly begin to invest with the freedom of a smart investor. Here's some videos here and here specifically about this topic as well. Make sure you go ahead and click on them if you're wanting to continue your journey to wealth.